Howdy partners, it's Boy John here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium's Dawn, the modern day mod as the soon-to-be monarchist empire of Brazil. Kind of trying to work it at the moment. But anyway, before we get into this episode, I want to give a thank you to Vincent. One second, I have your name here somewhere. Vincent Kisaragi? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced it. But he pointed something out that I didn't even think about. Come over here. If we grab Lula here, come down this tree, there is the ability to open up more routes for research. Because right now, so I don't remember which one it was. It's down here somewhere. Let's see here. It's one of these, I think. But it'll open up more research slots, because right now we only have 2. So more research slots will be a big help. Just trying to remember where that was, because I went and checked on it, and I did see that on here somewhere. I just can't remember where. But yeah, that'll be a big help, getting more research slots opened up for us. So that's going to be something I'm going to try to do. But in order to do that, I need to get the Workers' Party in power. So, I think for a little bit, we're going to try to boost up the Workers' Party, which is already at 31%. So I could go about this a couple ways. I could try to push down the Social Democrat Party, which I cannot do at the moment because they are in power. So possibly boosting the emerging outlook is an option for us. Let's see if we can do that. Close this up for a second. Emerging outlook propaganda. So we want to get that. Try to push the Workers' Party into power so I can grab Lula here. And then come down this way a little bit. As soon as I figure out where the bonus is for the extra research. I'll know for sure. It's in here somewhere, because I was off screen and I was looking for it, and I saw it here somewhere. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this rolling. We're making good progress on getting Monarchist back in control. So that shouldn't be too much longer on that. I'm going to have to slow down a little bit. But that's worth it if I can grab these extra research slots. Because we're moving pretty slow right now. It's taken 618 days to finish this 3rd-gen interceptor aircraft. So any bit of help I can get on speeding things along is greatly appreciated. I think not a whole lot to do right now, so I might just jump off screen for the time being, and I'll be back when something happens. Yeah. Alright, finished that focus, and I came back here just to check, but he was right. Look, I found it right here. It's actually coming off down this branching sideline here, but if I grab this right here, that'll get us another research slot, so that's worth grabbing. Investment offer from Japan. We'll go ahead and accept that again. Don't want to give them too many, but so this actually won't take too long. I grab Lula, grab Nasa Economia. I mispronounced that probably. Growth through Freedom, and then Brazilian Research and Development. Don't think foreign research gets us up extra slot, does it? No. We'll do that. So that won't take too long. I just need to get the emerging outlook. We'll go ahead and let that roll for a little bit. We still have nationalist propaganda going, so that's okay. We'll be growing a little bit as House of Orleans. If I get a few more points into the Workers' Party, that would be a big help as well. Doesn't really affect us too much. George Bush wins in the U.S. Oh, I never selected this. Whoops. Okay. Hold on. What should we grab next? I'm kind of tempted. Some national dry docks. That might be a good idea, I think. Let's grab that. Because was it the dry docks were kind of Okay, I have one that's been finished. You know, we'll do that. That's fine. I don't remember setting this in production. Okay. Get 2 of those. Yeah, that's fine. Got a little bit of a submarine fleet in production. That's fine. A couple patrol boats. Shouldn't hurt too much. Missing equipment production. I need engineer tanks. Okay, as soon as I finish something up here, we'll pull that off of that. Still got a way to go, but it's probably going to be the self-propelled artillery that's going to finish. Oh, self-propelled anti-air. My bad. Okay. Low manpower. Have to find some way to deal with that. We're actually losing points to the nationalist outlook, but we're not losing it near as fast as the Social Democracy Party is. Currently dropping 0.09 a day. We're just dropping 0.05. I have the emerging outlook being pushed up 0.15, so hopefully that'll catch up. Because I want to get that whole thing with the research slots. I want to get that done and out of the way as fast as I can. I feel so. I should have read all these things like more in depth last episode. It's my own fault. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be worth it. An extra research slot. That's gonna be big. Trying to think if there's anything else down here I should grab on the way. I don't know if I want to grab this stuff here because I'm pretty much interested into expanding into most of these. I might puppet Argentina. I don't know if I'll conquer Argentina, but probably puppet them. It might take part of Argentina. Something like that? Yeah, something like that. Gonna take Paraguay, Uruguay. Might take all of Bolivia. Then puppet the rest, I think. Take parts here and there. Oh, and Guyana and Suriname, of course. I'm gonna leave the French alone because I'm not ready to take on the French. Because if we go to war against the French, they're just gonna pull... Okay, that was weird. If we go to war with the French, they're just gonna pull the U.S. in. Investment offer from Norway. Okay. I should probably stop accepting so many of these, like, investment things, because it's giving them more power. The reason I was reluctant to give some to the U.S. is because I don't want the U.S. gaining too much influence here. But with Norway and Japan, that's not that big of an issue. Also, Vincent, he also told me that, close this up real quick. I didn't realize this, but there are a couple countries in the game that were in the game that aren't anymore, like the Vatican City. You can actually put them back in the game as a releasable nation. So that's good to hear. We did zoom in on Romania. Okay. Back off screen? Back off screen. Okay, that finished up pretty fast. Let's grab, yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. Grab that for now. Try to get some boosts in military stuff, I think, first, as soon as I can. Let's just take, increasing election threshold isn't going to help us too much. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to take all this stuff off that I don't necessarily need. Okay, we finished the nationalist outlook. Oh, there we go. Okay, so if we hold an election, should end up with a Workers' Party in. So as soon as I can, I might pop off the House of Orleans got pushed down to 4th again. What was I saying? I might hold a new extraordinary election here as soon as I can. Because I think realistically, that much of a drop in the popularity of the ruling party might justify a emergency election. Vote of no confidence, something like that. So I'll try to get that here as soon as I can. Alright. Close it up and back off screen. Assassination of Ahmed Shah Massoud. Ahmed Shah Massoud, the main leader of the Afghan resistance against the Taliban, has been assassinated by Al-Qaeda. 2 members of the Taliban posing as journalists set off explosives hidden in their equipment. Massoud was gravely wounded and evacuated in a military helicopter, but he died of his wounds before reaching a hospital. Known as the Lion of Panjshir, Massoud was a symbol of the resistance, first against the Soviet occupation and then against the Taliban. Wait, why is it paused? There we go. Okay. I don't know why I jumped back in for that. Is there anything I can grab? Kind of saving up these points. I got a lot, though. Yeah, I'll do that. I have to wait now while. Oh, that was 200 for the. That was 200 for the election. Okay, well. I keep slowing things down. Alright. So as soon as we get 200, I think I want to hold the election. Or I might try to find a focus that'll give us some points. Oh, you know what? That could really help us. Sweden. Oh, Sweden leaves the European Union. What is Sweden doing? They are. Who's the ruling party? Well, they got a nationalist. Nationalist Outlook doesn't say who the ruling party is, though. Let's look over here. Ooh. They're going monarchist. At least, the way it was, it used to be they'd be going monarchist. I keep forgetting it's changed. If they go monarchist, though, that could be a big help. I don't know if they are, though. King of Sweden. Currently has no effect. It looks like it's being worked on at the moment. Okay. Back off screen. I'm sitting here watching that money drop. Somalia took one state from the southwestern state of Somalia. I'm watching that money drop. Reinstating IMF debts is, well, that's going to increase the debt. I should probably focus. This is one of the things I'm having the hardest time with as far as learning curve goes with the some of the changes. It's the debt. I was reading that for a second there. I thought I just saw Treasury increases 225 billion. I didn't bother reading the part above it where it says debt also increases. Is that worth it? No, we're really far in the hole at the moment. We need to find some way to pull ourselves out of that. What does this one do? What does this one do? Cripple economy. Oh, cripple currency. And I could come over here and try to. Homemade rifles is completed. I mean, the extra money to the treasury sounds good, right? But that hit in the debt, no, let's get this one done here. We'll do that. I could hold the extraordinary elections now. Should I do that? What do you guys think? I think I should do that. Yeah, we'll go ahead. Election campaigning heating up as a race enters final 2 weeks. Since the last election on April 9th, 1998, Hernando Henrique Cardoso has been steadily steering Brazil. With the final votes being cast in 2 weeks, the direction will be challenged by powerful rivals. Most of the campaign's advertisement spending has already happened, and polls are starting to pick up the effects. Small and medium business owners is providing a bit of help to several parties, but will largely stay on the sidelines. The farmers is providing a bit of help to several parties, but will largely stay on the sidelines. Labor unions, same thing. Industrial conglomerates funding Cardoso. Okay. It looks like all that work we put in for the Monarchist has been completely wiped off the board. So we're going to have to get back to work on that here as soon as we can. Foreign policy debate. Fernando, okay, faces tough priorities for who to attack. Plus 4%, 50. I think they can take that hit. Oh. Invite a controversial speaker to join on the campaign trail. Normally this would not be suggested, let alone taken seriously, but due to Fernando Henrique Cardoso's low approval rating, it might be a risk worth taking. The speaker is a fringe member of our party, known for speaking his mind at inappropriate times and has previously made numerous controversial statements. However, he is very popular among students and young people, a key group we need to convince to vote our way. 50% chance. Don't risk it. I think we're fine if we just don't risk it, right? Don't risk it. I want to make sure the emerging outlook gets this. They should have it, though. 46, that might have hurt. Hold on. Can't grab that. Oh. Elections, a conclusive outcome for Fernando Henrique Cardoso. With all the votes counted, Cardoso does not currently have a majority in the new parliament. To form a new government, additional parties must be convinced to join. And if this is impossible, control must be left to one of the other parties to let them try to form a new government. The talks begin. Is that what we want? Hold on, pause that for a second. Angela Merkel won in Germany. That's the one we want? Yes. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. So that puts Workers' Party as the leading party. So now we have Lula in charge. So as soon as I can, I want to grab that, that, and that. And then I could actually start work on... excuse me. Finally start work on putting the Monarchists back in control. So I kind of got ahead of myself last time. We're going to try to make up for that. House of Orleans is now at 0%. But we were moving pretty fast last time. So I think it's very possible that we can actually put them into control pretty rapidly. Yeah, okay. Off screen? Off screen. Oh. Okay. This just started popping in. I barely went off screen, and this comes up. Non-aggression pact from... Okay, I'm going to accept most of these, except for any of the South American ones. Non-aggression pact with China, that's actually probably a good idea for us. Eritrea, sure. Angola, sure. How many of these are there? How long am I gonna be here doing this? Kazakhstan, okay, fine. Zimbabwe, okay. I could be here for a while. Decline. You would not believe what I've been through. There's gotta be some way to streamline this, right? Okay, so what I did, I accepted the non-aggression pacts for everyone who wasn't in South America. So I got requests from... Who was it? I already forgot. Guyana, Venezuela, and... Was it Bolivia or Paraguay? I already forgot. But I declined all of those. I mean, I know it'll be like a ways off before I can even consider declaring war on them, but I figure, you know what? Whatever. We'll just let that go. Hold on. Over here. Do we want the Communist Party to give a hand? Or do we just want to leave it as it is? 47%. Lula still holds the... Oh, he's starting to lose support. Okay. Close that up. Grab emerging outlooks as soon as I can. That's going to be a little bit, though. Let's see if we can invite... Well, they should back Lula's party, right? Because they're in the same ideology group. Where's the Popular Socialist Party? They are part of the non-aligned. So, the Communist Party of Brazil, they should support us. Okay, Comrade Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. While we seek to overthrow our imperialist bourgeois... Ugh, filthy communists. Have I mentioned before in any of my videos how much I hate communism? It just feels weird. Trying to get monarchists in power, and here I am trying to talk to communists. Change society through revolutionary armed struggle, establish the democratic dictatorship of the proletariat, and eliminate the class traders. We realize there might be a certain short-term political tactical advantages to forming a coalition. Our demands are simple: full implementation of Marxist dialectical materialism, 1000% improvement in the economic conditions of the oppressed proletariat, and free entry to the new Disneyland we are going to build. Actually, we will settle for those smaller concessions you mentioned. This is how I feel. And we'll lose 8 political power. I'm just going to slow down progress a little bit. But it's going to give us a little bit of a buffer, I think. 47%. It should give us a little bit of a buffer. How much longer do we have? Form new government. Okay, so we're still technically in control. Alright, well, fine. Next election is April 2002. Hopefully I can get the progress needed to get the research done before then. I should get that done. As soon as we finish this, focus completely on this, come down here, grab all this stuff. I think really all I really need is an extra research slot. So we'll do that. Grab Lula. Okay. Why is it still on there? Get off. Alright, off screen, off screen. Okay, I'm looking at the timeline. How long we have till the actual next election there? We're getting kind of close there anyway. 48%, 47, and it's really close. So I might actually try to make sure Lula stays in power for a little bit longer. How long is that? 9 days left on that, 35 on that, 70 on that, 70 on that. Those two are going to be the slowest ones. So if I'm doing the math correctly, we still will probably need Lula to maintain control. 47.67, 47.8, 3. As soon as I can, we're going to grab Emerging Outlook and Propaganda again. We lost we're down to minus 150. Lula is elected. Political power plus 50. We're gaining it back. It's just it's going to go slow. That's 3. If I could, I would try to reduce their popularity. That takes 100 power, and that's oh boy, this is turning to be a little more challenging than I thought. Let's grab that one. Waste of time. Didn't realize that was ready yet. Okay. Although that might actually help. Crippled currency. That actually might help. Crippled currency. Where is that at? It's up here, isn't it? I didn't really notice this at the beginning when we started last episode. We're in a bit of a situation. I need to get the treasury fixed. I think I'm actually making more money now than I was earlier. But some of the Lula decisions actually might help with the economy as far as like the debt goes. So I'll be happy with that. Pay back the IMF. I need that. Growth through freedom, Brazilian research and development, and then pay back the IMF. That'll be a big help. Who's still in charge? 49%, 49%. Okay. Who else is in the emerging outlook? Vapor Renewal. Where are they on here? That wouldn't be enough to get us much of a majority. Okay. There we go. Now, can't grab that one yet. Oh, we don't have that yet. Okay. I was kind of hoping that would help. But again, I can't read. I was over trying to find that national spirit, and I was like, where is that? We don't have that one. That's fine. I guess it might actually help us save a little bit of time, grab this, get this out of the way faster, and then we can actually get back to work on putting the Monarchists in control. I'm hoping to get all this thing here taken care of this episode, so that way next episode we could jump back into goal of getting the Monarchists in control. But this is really helpful. Again, thanks Vincent for letting me know that. I wish I had realized that sooner. Also, if I'm reading this correctly, I didn't actually necessarily need Lula in charge to get the rest of these. I just needed him to open up this path. So, it's possible I could come back later and grab some of this other stuff. The investment offers actually might be a good idea. They might actually be what's keeping us necessarily out of the red here. So I want to keep accepting those when I get them in. Might need to watch who's getting what support though. Remember the way to look at. Here we go. Okay, so who has the most influence? China actually does. U.S. is right behind them with 9%. Then Japan and Norway, who we've been giving support to or permission for projects. Okay. So. Almost done with that. We'll jump on that and then I'll end the episode. I'm going to go ahead and accept that one that time. I don't know why I just did that. Still trying to pay off debts every chance I get. Put a little bit in here and there. But that's going to be pretty much a constant thing through this game, though. Don't know if I'll ever be able to pay that off completely. Where are we at? Almost done with that. Then I'll grab this one. Okay, and grab that. Next, I need not have modest. Now we deal with that. Where is that? 140 for that. Okay. Well, I've unlocked that tree at least, so I should be able to come back later to grab that. Unless I'm wrong. In which case, let me know down below. But I'm pretty sure I could just come back later and grab that if I want. But that extra political power looks really good to me right now. So let's grab that. Anyway, partners, I think I'm going to go ahead call this the episode here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to click like and subscribe. Much appreciated. It really helps me out. So next time, I'm going to get back to work on putting the Monarchist in control. But I think we're pretty much set. We've got this opened up, so I can come back and grab this anytime, I believe. We just needed to open it up. Because it doesn't say anything about requiring. Focus will continue even when the requirements are no longer met. Oh, it's just saying they'll still have that effect. Okay. What was I about to say? Okay. Yeah, so we should be able to just come back, grab all this stuff later. Even if Lula's not in control anymore. So, next episode I want to go back in and try to get the Monarchist in control. So thanks for watching, partners. I will see you, partners, next time. Bye-bye.